Bribery, fraud, and corruption have long been the enemies of any functional democracy, and as a result, such behavior has been made criminal. Senior members of Stephen Harper's office are currently involved in criminal court proceedings where under oath it has been confirmed that Nigel Wright, whilst acting as Stephen Harper's chief of staff, secretly made a payment for Mike Duffy for $90,000. Stephen Harper appointed Mike Duffy as senator even though his qualifications for residency were questionable. In court-reported documents, RCMP Corporal Gren Horton alleges that members of the Prime Minister's office attempted to interfere in an official audit regarding the expenses of Mike Duffy. Horton also alleges the members of the Prime Minister's office tried to interfere with the Senate's Internal Economy Committee's report of the audit. It was also entered in court that Ray Novak, the Prime Minister's current Chief of Staff, was made aware of the payment made to Mike Duffy. Stephen Harper acknowledges the payment from Wright to Duffy was made. He admits bribery is wrong, and he would not engage in such activity, yet Ray Novak is still the Prime Minister's Chief of Staff. Stephen Harper's excuse is he didn't know what was going on in his office, which begs the question, if Stephen Harper isn't in charge of his office of the Prime Minister of Canada, then who is? Let's go back about 10 years and hear what Stephen Harper has been quoted as saying regarding a Prime Minister who doesn't know what goes on in his office. The Prime Minister personally ordered adscam done and chose the people who executed the plan. At the very least, he fostered an attitude within the party, chose the managers who committed these crimes, and completely and utterly failed to exercise any oversight, supervision, or leadership. In the end, it does not really matter. He is the leader, and a leader is responsible for the actions of the people he leads. Even though now it looks like the shoe is on Stephen Harper's foot, no decisive action regarding the remaining members of his office have been taken or appear to be forthcoming. To me, that makes Stephen Harper look like a hypocrite. Do you believe Stephen Harper when he says he didn't know? I don't believe Stephen Harper. I don't believe Stephen Harper when he says hello. I think Jim Flaherty didn't believe Stephen Harper either, and you can see it in his face. Isn't it time Stephen Harper lived up to his own words? On Election Day, you can make that happen. Register today on October 19th. Make your voice heard when you stand up and cast your ballot. Thank you. And don't forget, you can use the handy one-touch button in the lower right-hand corner to call Stephen Harper and perhaps ask him who's in charge of his office, because it doesn't look like he is.